Huge, huge thank you to everybody that helped me get. Huge thank you to everybody that. Huge thank you to everybody that helped me get this bike from the game into. Huge thank you to everybody that helped me get this bike from the game into Blender. It would not have happened without y'all. Y'all have been very helpful on this project. Huge thank you to everybody that messaged me and helped me get this bike into Blender. You guys have been super helpful with this project, so I appreciate y'all very much. The first thing that I can see when we go in. So the first thing I notice. So the first thing I notice is that. First thing I notice is the dash. We can clearly see. So the first thing I noticed is the dash. We can see that I was right to assume that we only have one gauge right here. And so the first thing I noticed is the dash. We can see that there's only one gauge right there, so it looks like I was right. And honestly, it looks pretty cool. I like this look. And yeah, I really do like this look. I think we can work with this. So this is what the Mach Bike's dash looks like. It looks like I was right to assume there's only one dash, or it looks like I was right to assume there's only one gauge. I think we can work with this. I think we can work with this. This is what our dash looks like compared to the Mach Bike dash. So we're gonna need a new one of whatever this thing is. So, or we're gonna have to machine it ourselves if that doesn't exist. So that is something to consider. Also, with it being in Blender, also now that the Mach Bike's in Blender, we can see the angles of the tank, and also now that we have a 3D. Also, now that we have a 3D model of the Mach Bike, we can see all these angles that we couldn't have seen before, and like the tank and the tail, whatever. Uh, yup, Chucky. Hold on, I got it. I'm filming a video. That's why my face cam's not on. I'm about to. It'll make sense in a second. Um. Also, we can get the proportions of the Mach Bike perfectly. So now we can. Oh my God, what am I saying? Also, now the proportions of the Mach Bike are going to be perfect because we can just come in here and see. Also, now we can get the proportions of the Mach Bike perfectly, and everything's going to be way more accurate now because we can confirm on Blender what the proportions are. And the last but not least, I've also noticed that the silver, the metallic, is looking pretty flat. So who knows? We may not want chrome, or who knows? The flat silver might not be chrome, but I want chrome. You guys want chrome. We'll wait and see. But it looks like the metallic honestly won't be too off from the original. So now all we have to do is put it all together. Oh fuck! I wasn't recording. Now that we have a 3D model, our proportions are going to be near perfect. We can just reference the 3D model with all these different angles that we couldn't get before. And also something that I've noticed is that the metallic is a lot more flat than I was expecting. So it may not be chrome, but I would not mind switching it out for chrome. I think that's still going to be our goal for. Oh my god! Also in the render, the silver's looking a lot less shiny. It's looking like it's more metallic than chrome, but I still want chrome. I want it to be a quality bike, but it looks like metallic is going to work for now. Again, we'll just have to wait and see once we build it. So that's all we got to do. Let's build it. Okay, Chucky, I got to end the stream and then restart it because I'm using the footage from the stream to edit the video. So I'll see. I'll